So today we're going to do a sequence of Qigong that focuses specifically on the energy body. We're going to do some basic releasing, channel clearing, and then we're going to work with gathering the Qi or the energy and working on luminosity, the ball of light practices, and also doing some inner smile to elevate our mood and to really, how do you say it, increase our vibration is the best way I can say it. You'll feel it when you get to the end. All right, so we're going to start up just standing today. Let's just go with the shaking practices to loosen things up. So bend the knees and start shaking the body. Take a slow breath in. Exhale long, making sound. So as you're shaking, make sure you bring your awareness to the body. Begin to feel your body. Bring the mindfulness, bring your awareness to the body. Melt the feet into the ground and soften your ankles. Relax your calves. Feel the energy sinking down through the body, bringing awareness into your thighs. And up into the hips. Take a deep breath in, down into the pelvis and hips. Exhale long. Make a little sound. Breathing in deep into the gut, into the core. And exhale long. One more, right into the belly. Get the breath up into the midsection, rib cage. Exhale sound. Letting go of the intercostals. Again, inhale. And exhale long. And again, inhale. And exhale. Good. Breathing up into the chest and upper back. Neck, shoulders. Fill up. Exhale down those arms out the fingertips. Clear the energy out. Good. Again, inhale. And exhale down. One more. Inhale all the way up into the chest, neck, shoulders. Breathe up and in, and exhale energy down the arms. Clear it. Yeah, keep shaking and let the neck and head relax. Allow the head to move around. Good. And as your body's relaxing, if you're noticing any pleasantness, relaxing, joyfulness in the body, notice that. Maybe a smile. Relaxing the facial muscles. And for the last 10 seconds, let's shake a bit more intensely. A little faster frequency of shaking. Make sure the arms are shaking, the wrists. Keep the neck relaxed. Whole body. And relax. All right, next. Twist to the right. Bring the right arm behind you, left arm in front of you. Lift that left heel. Untwist. Drop the heel and sink the body and throw the arms. Again, just do that one side a couple times. Lift, twist. So that arm you're twisting towards goes behind you. You throw the arms and fingertips. Try to keep the arms relaxed. Notice how my arms shake. Okay. Other way. Inhale. Draw the tailbone down. Okay, and now we're going to go back and forth. Inhale, you lift a little bit, you sink, you drop the heel, you shake the energy out. Okay, one more. Good, inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, drop. Inhale. If you like, close your eyes. And when you inhale, imagine breathing up from the ground. You're filling your whole body up, all the way to the top of the head, to the fingertips. And you bend the knees and you flush the body and release all that tense energy into the ground. Again, ideally you want to feel this through your whole body. Right? Rising, the knees straighten a bit. Exhale, the knees bend. Release it all down. Couple more. Inhale. And exhale. All right. One more. Okay. And let's move through the joints. Find your breath here if you can. Slow the breathing down. Slow the movement down. When you're practicing Qigong, it's an opportunity to be slower, move slower, be more mindful, be more aware. So take every opportunity to do so. It's not a race. We're not getting anywhere in a rush. The slower, more aware you are, the more beneficial the practice and movements are. Okay, ready? And reverse it. Open the chest. All right, then bring the arms out to the sides, bend the elbows, drop the chin to the chest, roll the neck from one side to the other. Relax the jaw. So more and more as you practice the Qigong over time, see if you can notice the body from the perspective of the energy body. Meaning as you're feeling the movements, instead of thinking the body as being just tissue, skin, muscle, tendons, think of them in terms of channels and how the energy, vital force is flowing through the channels and the meridians, and dantians, and seeing if what you're doing is helping to improve, roll the wrists, the flow through the channel system. And one of the sensations, at first when you do the Qigong, the first thing you'll start to feel for most of you is heat, tingling sensations, things like that. And eventually what you will start to feel is more a sense of a clarity or openness, lightness, almost as if the sense of the body begins to dissolve into the space around the body because the body becomes more and more light. So just adjusting your technique so you're getting that effect over time. Good, and then release. And of course, each person's a little different, so you might experience these phenomena a little differently in the body. It's very unique to each person, but in general, you should notice your body getting lighter. And even throughout the session here, right? So if you just take a moment, pause for a second, see if your body feels a little lighter, a little less dense. All right, let's just do a little tapping of the chest to remove any stagnation, tension in the chest area. Take a deep breath in, make the heart sound. Again. One more. Good, and then tap the upper corner of the chest. Next shoulder traps. And then just slide down. Okay, upper corner of the chest, tap. All right, and traps. Good, and then brush down. Okay, shake it out. All right, hands on hips, let's rotate the trunk. Roll the head back, chin up, stretch the front of the body, side, forward, exhale. And reverse. All right, roll up. Palms up, arc back, inhale. Bend the knees and pull up and stretch. So again, you want to drop down to those knees and pull up in the opposite direction with the hands and lean back. Exhale, drop, pulse. Take a deep breath in here on the forward bend and exhale long. And then back up, inhale, palms up, arc back. Push those hips forward and exhale, drop. Pulse. Good, and inhale up. And exhale, drop. Good. Keep going, inhale. And exhale, drop if you like. You can also go over to one side and the other. Good, and up. And exhale. Good. Come up. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, drop. Okay, just stay in the forward bend, center position, hang there for a little bit. Put the weight right into the center of the feet. Relax the neck and shoulders. Deep breaths. Take your hands, rub the back of your legs, your calves. You can rub up to the back of the knees, rub the hamstrings. All right. Then from here, inhale, slide the hands up the inner legs. To the navel, exhale down the outer legs. And rub the meridians. Inhale and exhale. Inhale with the breath. Okay, exhale. Now, if you notice there's a fair amount of stuckness or stagnation, when you get to the bottom, go to the pinky toe, pull the hands out, and shake the energy out, and then repeat. Good, and then come up, and then rub the dantian. Bend the knees a little, squat a little, right? Drop the tailbone, rub the belly. Close your eyes, breathe into the dantian. Breathe into the core. Drop the tailbone. Concentrate in the lower belly. See if you can begin to build some warmth or heat in the core and the belly. Draw the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Wrap around the waist. Begin to rub the lower back kidneys. Breathe into the lower back. Warm the kidneys up. Okay, breathe. Keep breathing into the lower back. Keep breathing into the kidneys. All right. Take the stance wider, squat, drop tailbone down, strike the dantian. So find the navel, a couple inches below the dantian, strike. Good. Firm up the core. Now try actually hitting a little bit harder today. Close your eyes if you like. Put your mind in the lower belly where you're striking. And really try to occupy the core. See if you can generate a little bit of warmth and heat in the body. Good, and pause, rub the belly. All right, from here, from the navel, exhale down to the perineum, sink. From the perineum, breathe up to the navel. Navel down to perineum, exhale. And send the energy down to the perineum. Okay, back up. Navel, exhale. Feel and visualize the energy coming out from the pelvic floor to the navel, sinking down from navel to pelvic floor, generating some warmth and blood flow, energy flow, navel to perineum, exhale. From perineum to navel, inhale. Draw all the energy up, like you're sucking up from the perineum to the navel. And exhale. And exhale. So again, over time, more and more, we want to become acquainted with the sense or feel of the subtle body, the sense and feel of the energy body. That's why we're working with the visualizations gradually, more and more in the practice, where in which you're moving the energy through your mind and you're impacting the felt experience through your imagination. And we're utilizing that creative capacity of mind in the practice. Okay, good. Down, perineum. Just 2 more rounds. Good. And exhale. Good. From here, open the hands. Imagine you're holding a ball of energy here in front of the lower belly, and then as you exhale, you're compressing the energy into a tighter ball inside the belly, actually, in the dantian. So about 4 finger widths beneath the navel, inside the body. And then pulling the energy ball out and expanding it. Right? Use your imagination here, right? Feel the energy. Feel the energy ball getting smaller, tighter, and moving inside the body, sinking if you want physically. And then inhale, you can lift a little bit through the body, and inhale and expand the energy ball. Do your best to feel it happening. So you imagine it with your mind, and then you attempt to feel it happening, which makes it more real, right? Because it's not just in your head, but you're starting to experience it in your kinesthetic, your felt experience. You can even give it a color. Usually with the lower dantian, I like to visualize like a orange or a red or reddish orange, kind of a fiery, warm color. You can also make it just white light. So you imagine it illuminating, getting brighter and shining outward, and then getting denser and really condensed with the light, focused inside the body, right? Expands, light expands and shines. Inhale, exhale, compress the ball of energy, visualize it. It's getting tighter, brighter, more concentrated. And then now, work with your imagination. Now check in, just stay relaxed. Even though you're concentrating and you're visualizing, can you make it also feel pleasant? Couple more rounds. Now, one more. So come back to that visualization, make it a little stronger. Imagine the energy ball getting big. Now condense the energy ball and then pull it in front of the body. So you have a ball here, and you're going to take the ball down to the perineum, roll it to the tailbone, inhaling it up the back, lower back, and then across the body, through the body, Exhale down the front of the belly. You're going to rotate the energy ball right through the dantian region. Pelvic floor. Inhale up the lower back. Through the body. Exhale down the front of the body. Perineum. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beginning to build a charge right through the dantian region. We're going to be spending just a little extra time in the dantian, lower dantian area, because it's always the foundation, right? Our energy body is going to be built from the dantian, from the root. So we're going to spend extra time here. A couple more rounds. See if you can feel the charge, the energetic charge building in the body as you do this. You should start to feel over time like you're getting energized, right? You might even feel a little antsy. Good. From here, and then gather the ball of energy, hold it there in dantian for a second. Drop, relax, crown up, tailbone down. Just notice how this feels. See if you can feel the energy ball. Notice the energy and the energetic charge here building in the lower belly area. A sense of well-being building in the body. For some of you, it might feel relaxing, full, blissful. In which case, make sure to smile. Okay, now from here, inhale, bring the energy ball up onto the middle dantian or heart level. Hold it there. And slowly do the same thing. Inhale, expand the energy ball. And exhale. As if the chest area of the heart is shining. Light coming out. Light collecting, energy collecting. Light shining. And take your time, go slow. For some of us, it'll be a lot to do the movement, breathing, and visualization all at one time. But it's something you want to work on over time. Because as the visualization gets stronger, and it's one of those things you just do over time. You know, the more you practice these things, the stronger the impact of your visualization and your movement and combination of those things will be. And so you'll really begin to feel the energy body, the subtle body working. It'll feel more and more real to you, less and less just in your imagination. And when that ability improves, then your own capacity to impact your state with your mind is strengthened. It's a very useful skill to have. It also opens up the pliability, the flexibility of your nervous system and your body, mind, and even your ego states. For a lot of us, we're so used to feeling stuck, right? Being stuck in a particular series of states that we kind of move and rotate through. So these energy body practices can help us break out of those patterns. Very helpful. All right, and then overlap the palms over the middle dantian without touching the body. Rotate the energy in a circle. So I'm going up the right, down the left here. See if you can again feel the chi, the energy rotating through and around the chest. And if you're getting tired, you can always sit down as well for these parts, for the especially for the upper, middle, and upper dantian. If you need to sit down, feel free. You can sit in a chair or on the ground. Again, as you're doing this movement, it's pretty simple. Once you get it down, close your eyes and tune into the feeling quality of the movement. And today we didn't start with meditation because I want to spend a little extra time at the end doing a couple of visualization practices. Now bring the energy ball up to the head. Inhale again, expand. The energy shines from the skull outward like the sun. Then as you exhale, the energy ball collects and condenses into a ball of light deep inside the brain, the center of the brain, where your pituitary and pineal glands would be, aka the crystal chamber. So crystal chamber is like a Taoist term for the center of the cranium, center of the upper dantian. So really see if you can feel the energy or light illuminating, getting brighter, shining in all directions, and condensing into a ball deep in the upper dantian on the exhale. Good, we'll take a couple more here. Okay, so on the last one now, you're going to come in and then shine back out. Then bring the arms like this, palms facing up. Take the gaze up slightly. You can open your eyes or you can close your eyes, but open up the peripheral vision and just allow your sense of vision and presence from the head area to really expand and open up as wide as you can, and hold that for a moment. You might feel a little spacey or spacious. All right? If you feel unbalanced at all, bend the knees, drop the tailbone, sink and root, drop your anchor into the ground so you're stable. Just for a couple breaths. Nice. And then release. Inhale and exhale. Now go to Wuji stance, palms facing back, fingertips pointing down. The tip of the elbow is pointing out to the sides with the hollows in the armpits. Drop your tailbone, tuck the chin and lift the crown. Bring the weight to the center of your feet. Okay, again, knees bent, feet parallel, wider than the hips, about shoulder width. Tailbone down, sinking, knees bent. Crown of the head pulling up, draw the chin back slightly. Tip of the elbows pointing out. Palms facing back, fingertips pointing down. Hollows in your armpit. Weight in the center of the feet. Gently elongating the fingertips down away from the shoulders, opening neck, shoulders. Crown reaching up, tailbone down, opening spine and torso. Imagine feel the outline of your body here if you can. Like the skin, right? The outer layer of the body. You can kind of imagine skin in the outer layer of the body, and imagine underneath that, inside the body, you're completely hollow and open, spacious. Wuji, right? Voidness and openness. Just space of potential energy. So it's not complete nothingness. It's just open and hollow and spacious, but inside there's a lot of potential energy brewing. But it's void-like, right? It's space-like. It's like pregnant space. See if you can feel that. Inner body is hollow. Now imagine a tube extending from the pelvic floor to the crown, hollow tube. A column or a pillar from the pelvic floor all the way to the top of the head. And elongate that column, the pillar. Good. From here, inhale, arms out to the sides now, and reach the arms up. Imagine reaching up to the sky and reaching to the sun, or the spirit of the sun. It's like this illuminating orb. And from that orb, imagine a waterfall of light coming down into the crown. So we're really working on the visualization here. It's washing down into the crown, to the top of the tube, and it's flushing down into the cranium, face, throat, down into the heart, down through the belly, through the tube, yeah? Navel, through the pelvic floor, all the way into the ground, boom. Extend the energy out to the sides, and then gather the energy from the earth and draw it up. Then mix it with the energy from the energy ball, and imagine that energy, life force, raining down, this illuminating energy, this liquid energy coming into the crown, and it's washing through your body, through your central channel. Throat, heart, go slow. Upper, try to feel it. Upper abdomen, navel, behind the navel, so it's inside the body. Pelvic floor all the way into the ground. Boom. You're circulating it. Gather earth chi. Maybe you can imagine earth chi as gold, right? And then you mix it with this luminous white light, and it comes down into the crown, flushes, energizes your subtle body. And repeat at your own pace. Stay with the visualization. And as your energy body gets more purified and clear, your capacity to imagine and feel the energy will improve as well, correspondingly. When I first started doing these exercises, I couldn't imagine anything, I couldn't really feel much. But the more I did them, the clearer and clearer the visualization became, and more I can feel what I was doing clearly through my body. So at first, you might just have to do your best to feel it and imagine it, and gradually it will become more clear. Let's do one more. All right, all the way down. And then we're going to gather the energy back to Dantian. Settle it there. Just give the belly a little rub. Take a breath into the belly again. Wrap around the waist, rub the lower back. Breathe into the kidneys, charge the kidneys up again. Okay, just brush down the legs. Rub the heart and belly. Rub the face. And scalp and neck. Shoulders. Okay, just notice how you feel now. See if you feel lighter. See if you feel more luminous. Okay. All right, now let's take a seat. And we'll do a little visualization. So find a comfortable seated position, lengthen the spine. Do your best to have the central column long. If possible, if you're sitting in a chair, you want to sit at the edge of the chair, in the front of the chair, get the feet flat, and tilt the pelvis forward so the spine is upright and you're not leaning back into the back of the chair. If you're really fatigued or tired, it's okay. But if you have energy, if you feel energized, do your best to keep the torso and the spine upright. Take a moment to get settled. Just orient to your body, notice your breath. Allow the body to relax and get used to being here in this position. Notice how things feel. Okay, and now in your mind, imagine a smile. Or you can smile if you want. If you're having a hard time smiling today, imagine someone's smile that gives you a feeling of warmth, loving kindness, and a feeling of being held. If you know someone in your life who has that just radiant, wonderful smile, you can imagine their face. Well, you can simply just smile and find that energy, right? The most important thing is to feel it, to find the feeling of the smile, which is this warm, soothing, kind, feeling quality, gentle quality, nurturing quality. And just hold that feeling and image in your mind, actually right in the center of your brain. Imagine that feeling is permeating the brain itself and inside the cranium. If you want to give it a color, I would make it maybe gold or yellow, something warm, right? A warm, light color. Maybe even has a sound to it, like a hum to it. Okay, just holding that in the head, in the cranium, in the brain. And imagine your brain is being permeated by that smile, and the feeling of that smile. Warm, soothing, nurturing, embracing, welcoming quality. And directing that down into your throat. And imagine that feeling quality permeating your throat. And then smiling down into the heart, lungs. Let's just start with the heart. So find the heart organ right in the center of the chest area, maybe to the left a little bit. Breathe into the center of the chest. Visualize your heart organ, smile into your heart. Your mind will drift occasionally, so then just bring it back, invite it back. Find the location of the heart in the body to the best of your ability, and just imagine smiling that warm golden smile, nurturing quality into the heart organ. And imagine the heart has a face too, and it smiles back at you, and it's receiving your smile. You can take a moment, even feel appreciation for your organ. And thank your heart, and then find your lungs and smile down into your lungs. On both sides, underneath the ribs, the collarbones, chest. Breathing, smiling, golden light into the lungs. The lungs also notice you smiling at them, and they begin to smile back at you. Nice. And then thanking them. And then smile down to the left side of your ribs, into the spleen, stomach, and pancreas area. Smile down into the organs there. Right, thanking them for all that they do. Extending your warmth, kindness, quality of embracing down into the organs. Imagine them smiling back. They appreciate your appreciation. And letting those organs soak that in. And directing your attention to the right side underneath the ribs, to the liver organ, the gallbladder organ area. And smiling down at your liver, that organ that works so hard, keeps you alive. Hence it's called the liver. It's a very important organ in the body. And even in Chinese medicine, it's called the general, because it sort of regulates so many other organs in the system, regulates qi flow. So we're going to appreciate the liver organ. Imagine the liver organ smiling back at you. Breathing into the liver organ, sending it warmth, kindness, and embracing quality, appreciation. then thanking the liver and extending the awareness into the lower back, into your kidney adrenals. Breathing, smiling down into your kidney adrenals. And imagine the kidney adrenals smiling back at you. And feeling that warmth, fullness, expanding, filling the lower back. And see if you can feel the difference here as you're doing this. Can you feel your state shifting in the body? Do you notice how the body feels different? Okay, and then from there we usually don't do this, but I like to do it, where you just smile into I want you to smile into your small intestines, your large intestines, your bladder, right, all the hollow organs in the abdomen, around the navel. I want to thank them too. Appreciate them for all they do for you. Digest, absorb, sense. Appreciating and communicating to all the neurons in your intestines. There is so much intelligence down there. So it can feel you as you send it love, kindness, appreciation, friendliness. Imagine them smiling back at you. Okay, and then I'd also like you to include your genitals, your reproductive organs, and smile down at the organs, the glands, ovaries, testicles, uterus, whichever ones you have. Imagine them smiling back at you. Nice. And then from there, taking that smiling feeling, now you hopefully have a sense of that feeling now, what it feels like, and then draw it into the tailbone and imagine breathing it up the spine. Comes up into your lower back, mid-spine, upper spine. If you want to go slower, you can. Take your time. Neck. And back into your brainstem, into the center of your cranium. And from there, it spreads to every single cell in the body. The smile, the warmth, the golden light you send it all the way into every cell of the body, so the whole body radiates. It fills the central column of the body, the central channels full of the smiley energy. And it begins to extend from the body, right? It begins to shine out from the body into the room around you. The smiley energy, the warmth, begins to fill the room that you're in. Everyone in your room, your house, your pets, your family members are permeated by that smile and that warmth. You know, even if they can't fully take it in, right? They're still receiving it, some of it. They're being surrounded by it. So everything in and out, without discrimination, like the sun, is being shined upon by the warmth, the radiance of the inner smile. Notice if it feels pleasant, blissful, easeful. Notice if it feels warm. Rest in that for a moment. Let's bring the palms together in front of the heart. And just wishing all the beings well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free. And may our practice Bring more goodness into this world. All right. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please share it with some friends. This is good practice today, right? Notice how you feel and see how you feel through the rest of the day. It's a great practice. Come back to it at some point. It'll be on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. All right. Have a great one. Take care.